Sunday Snugglesbug Story Time. I'm Betty from the Wayne County Public Library in Holmesville, Pennsylvania, and welcome to my living room where I read your kids a bedtime story. So, look at you guys here already on time. Hey Noah, I loved your Lego creation. Hi Dorothy, hi Sawyer, hi Mason. How's everybody doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Hi, Emma. Hi, Meadow. Hi, Eva. Hi, Levi. Hi, Everett. Hi, Kate and Kayla. Hi, Anna. Hi, Macaulay. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Vivian. Hi, Rudy and Talia. Hi, Caleb. How are you? Hi, Luke and Charlotte. All right, I think we got a big crowd already. Let's start reading. So, today is Valentine's Day, and I showed you that pile of books I had last week, and not one single one of those books was about Valentine's Day. Hi, Emma and Levi, my little darlings. Hi, Alexa. Hi, Kinley and Sawyer. Kinley and Sawyer live far away and somehow came across my story times, and they are big, snug as a bug, and storytime kids. So I'm glad you're here. I sent you something in the mail. Let me know when you get it. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Liam. Hi, Mia. Hi, Lizzie and Maddie. Sean, I just put a comment on your page 2 seconds ago. You got your ones. Oh, good, Angie. I'm glad. Okay, so I didn't have one single book about Valentine's Day, so I decided I am going to stay with the theme of love, and I am going to read you a book that I love so much. So, are we ready? Let's get going. Okay, let's do our checklist. Do you have your pajamas on? Hey, Blake. Do you have your stuffed animal or your blanket? You have something to get all cozy with? Do you have your hoops in? Kinley, you have your hoops in? Are you feeling cozy? Are you feeling snug as a bug? Let's get going. Okay, so I'm going to read you this book. This book is so old. I had it up in the attic. I went looking about Valentine's Day and I couldn't find one. So look how old. This is the spine of the book, and this is a book that I read to my daughter. She was my first child that I had, and she was 5 when I got this book. And it is called, and your grown-ups are going to know, it's called Stellaluna by Janelle Cannon, and the publisher is Scholastic. Now, let's look at the cover, and what do you think this book is going to be about? Do you know what kind of creature that is? Hangs upside down. Every summer I've got one in my house, and it makes me crazy. Liam is snuggling a sloth just like me, Megan. It's about a bat. Now, let me tell you a funny story about a bat. One time, I think it was 2 summers ago, I was folding laundry in my bedroom, and I lifted up a towel out of the basket to fold it, and there was this little tiny brown furry circle, and I didn't know what it was, and then I realized there's a bat in my laundry basket. So I put the towel back over, and I quick called up Mr. Betty at work, because he works right down the street, and I said, you have to come home and you have to get this bat out of the house. So he wrapped it up. It was very easy. It was in a towel, but I couldn't do it. And so that's my famous bat story. Hi, Mary. Yeah, my kids, I love this book. So bats are really good. They eat mosquitoes. Stellaluna is a fruit bat. She only eats fruit. And let me tell you, to prove it, that this was my daughter's book, it's her little name is right up here, Colleen Lawson. So, Stellaluna. And I'm reading this because I love this book. And today is a day about love. Okay, ready? In a warm forest far, far away, there once lived a mother fruit bat and her baby, her new baby. Oh, how Mama Bat loved her soft, tiny baby. I will name you Stellaluna, and Stella means star, and Luna means moon. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stellaluna clutched to her as she flew out to search for food. There she is, and Stellaluna is that little lump right there, clutching onto her mom. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, you guys know about my bat story. Hey, Kim. Hi, Tanner. One night, as Mother Bat followed the heavy scent of ripe fruit because they love to eat fruit, an owl spied her. On silent wings, the powerful bird swooped down upon the bats. Dodging and shrieking, Mother Bat tried to escape, but the owl struck again and again, knocking Stellaluna into the air. Her baby wings were as limp and useless as wet paper. Down, down, down she went, faster and faster. The owl was trying to get that mother bat because that's what owls do. The dark, leafy tangle of branches caught Stellaluna as she fell. One twig was small enough for Stellaluna's tiny feet. Wrapping her wings around her, she clutched the thin branch, trembling with cold and fear. "Mother," she squeaked, "where are you?" By daybreak, the baby, now here she is, because bats hang upside down. Unless they're in a laundry basket, then they curl up in the towels. By daybreak, they hold on no longer, and her little tiny claws got weak, and she fell down, down, down. Flump! Stellaluna landed head first into a soft, downy bird's nest, startling the 3 baby birds who lived there. She clambered from the nest, and she hung out of sight below it. She listened to the babble of the 3 birds. "What was that?" cried Flap. "I don't know, but it's hanging by its feet," said Flitter. "Shh! Here comes Mama," said Pip. And here they are. You see the 3 baby birds? And do you see the upside down bat, Stellaluna? Oh, this is one of my favorite pictures. Many, many times that day, Mama Bird flew away, always returning with food for her babies. Now she's got the 3 birds, but she's got the 4th baby, right? She has Stellaluna. Stellaluna was terribly hungry, but not for the crawly things that Mama Bird brought, because what do birds eat? They eat worms, they eat insects. Finally, though, the little bat could bear it no longer because she was so hungry. She climbed into the nest, closed her eyes, and opened her mouth wide like a baby bird, and plop, in dropped a big green grasshopper. Look at her. She's being so brave. She's so hungry. She doesn't want to eat it. She just eats fruit normally. But she's saying, "I have to do it. I'm so hungry." Stellaluna learned to be like the birds. She stayed awake all day and she slept at night. And that's not what owls do. Owls are always awake at night. She ate bugs even though they tasted awful. And her bat ways were quickly disappearing except for one thing. Stellaluna still liked to sleep hanging by her feet. Hi, Ryan and Allie. Once, when Mama Bird was away, the curious baby birds decided to try to hang upside down too. When Mama Bird came home, she saw 8 tiny feet gripping the edge of the nest. "Eek!" she cried. "Get back up here this instant. You're going to fall and break your necks." Look at them. I love this picture. You see the 3 birds? 1, 2, 3, and the one wrapped up with her wings, Stellaluna. They're so cute, aren't they? They're imitators saying, I want to learn how to hang upside down. The birds clambered back into the nest, but Mama Bird stopped Stellaluna. "You are teaching my children to do bad things. I will not let you back into this nest unless you promise to obey all of the rules of this house." Stellaluna promised. She ate bugs without making faces, and she slept in the nest at night. And she didn't hang by her feet. She behaved as a good bird should. Look at her sad eyes. She doesn't mean to act like a bat. She just is. All the babies grew so quickly, And soon the nest became crowded. So what happens in a nest when the baby birds they get too crowded? What happens? Mama bird told them it was time to learn to fly. One by one, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stellaluna jumped from the nest. Their wings worked. I'm just like them, thought Stellaluna. I can fly too. Pip, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on a branch, and Stellaluna tried to do the same thing. Did she land? She doesn't have the same kind of claws that birds have. Uh-oh, what's going to happen on the next page? How embarrassing. She can't get up on that. She can't perch like a bird can. She's trying so hard. I will fly all day, Stellaluna told herself, and then no one can see how clumsy I am. She's going to practice all by herself. She is determined. The next day, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stellaluna went flying far from home. They flew for hours, exercising their new wings. The sun is setting, said Flitter. We better go home. We're going to get lost in the dark, said Flap. But Stellaluna had flown far ahead and was nowhere to be seen. The three anxious birds went home without her. Look at her, she's flying in the dark. You know why? Bats can fly in the dark. They have really, really good eyesight in the dark. It's called echolocation. It's almost like it's called sonar. It's like magic. They can see in the dark. All alone, Stellaluna flew and flew until her wings ached. She's practicing and practicing, and she dropped into a tree. I promised not to hang by my feet, so I can't do it. So she hung by her thumbs and soon fell fast asleep. Look at her. She's still obeying the mother bird's rules, hanging by her feet, by her hands. She didn't hear the soft sounds of wings coming near because she was so tired. Hey, a loud voice cried. Why are you hanging upside down? Stellaluna's eyes opened wide and she saw a peculiar face. Another bat. I'm not upside down, you are, said Stellaluna. Ah, but you're a bat, and bats hang by their feet. You are hanging by your thumbs, so that makes you upside down. The creature said, I'm a bat, and I'm hanging by my feet, and that makes me right side up. Hi, Jacob. I did send her a bird book. You're right, Kinley. Stellaluna was confused. Mama Bird told me I was upside down. She said I was wrong wrong for a bird, but not for a bat. Now more bats gathered around to see the strange young bat who behaved like a bird. Stellaluna told him her story. You ate bugs? Stuttered one. You slept at night? Gasped another. How strange. Wait. Let me look at that child. And a bat pushed through the crowd. Did an owl attack you? She asked. Sniffing Stellaluna's fur, she whispered, You are Stellaluna. You are my baby. You escaped the owl? Stellaluna asked his mom. You survived? Yes, said Mother Bat as she wrapped her wings around Stellaluna. Come with me and I'll show you where to find the most delicious fruit, and you will never have to eat another bug as long as you live. But it's nighttime, Stellaluna squeaked. We can't fly in the dark or we're going to crash into trees. We're bats, said Mother Bat. We can see in the darkness. Come with us. Stellaluna was afraid. But she let go of the tree and she dropped down into the deep blue sky. Stellaluna could see. She felt as though rays of light shone from her eyes and she was able to see everything in her path. It's almost like they have flashlights. Isn't that what it looks like? It looks like flashlights coming from her eyes because they can see so well in the dark. Soon the bats found a mango tree. Did you ever have a mango fruit? That's one of my favorite fruits. And Stellaluna ate as much of the fruit as she could. Now she doesn't have to eat bugs anymore. She must be so happy. I'll never eat another bug as long as I live, cheered Stellaluna as she stuffed herself full of mango. I must tell Pip, Flitter, and Flap. And there she is eating that beautiful orange mango. The next day, Stellaluna went to visit the birds. Come with me and meet my bat family, she said. Okay, let's go, said Pip. And they hang by their feet, they fly at night, and they eat the best food in the world, Stellaluna explained to the birds on the way. And as the birds flew among the bats, Flap said, I feel kind of upside down in this bat world. So the birds hung by their feet. Wait until dark, Stellaluna said. We will fly at night. Now the birds are hanging upside down in her area where she lives. When night came, Stellaluna flew away, and Pip, Flitter, and Flap leapt from the tree to follow her. I can't see a thing, yelled Pip. Neither can I, howled Flitter. Ah! Shrieked Flap. They can't see at night because birds don't have good eyesight at night. Stellaluna swooped about, grabbing her friends in the air, and she lifted them to a tree, and the birds grasped the branch, and Stellaluna hung from the limb above them. Stellaluna was saving them. We're safe, said Stellaluna, and then she sighed. I wish you could see in the dark, too. We wish you could land on your feet, said Flitter. They perched in silence for a long time. How can we be so different and feel so much alike, said Flitter. How can we feel so different and be so much alike, wondered Pip. I think this is quite a mystery, Flap chirped. I agree, said Stellaluna, but we're friends, and that's a fact. The end. 4 little friends. Isn't that a great story? And she gives you, this author gives you tons of information on the back, all about bats. But all you need to know about bats is they see really well in the dark. This bat eats fruits, some bats eat mosquitoes, and there was a bat in Miss Betty's house in her basket. That's all you need to know as you go through life, right? Tell that story. So, wasn't that a beautiful story? I'm going to show you my favorite picture. I always have a favorite picture in these books. Oh, I have a lot of them. This is one of my favorites because, I don't know if you can see it. Look what the author is also the illustrator. Look at how she made the bird's nest. Do you see something special in that nest? There's some ribbon. Hi, Mary. Yes, I love Stellaluna too. See the ribbon? And sometimes if I have a bird's, one time I had a bird made a bird nest outside my house, and there was beautiful strings and yarn in it, because if a piece of yarn falls off clothing and it's in the grass, the bird is going to use that to make a nest. So I thought that was a beautiful picture. And I love the one where that sweet little Stellaluna is trying so hard to be brave. His mother is not with him anymore, and in order to survive, he has to eat whatever he's given. And look at that little face on her. Closing her eyes. I'm going to be a brave bat, and I'm going to try to be a bird and eat those grasshoppers. Oh, that's a good story. One of my favorites. I love it. I love it. All right. So, next Sunday, 7 o'clock, meet me here for another story. Oh, look, I read somebody to sleep. I think that's a compliment. Hey, Amelia and Damien, do you have a new baby brother? Kate's class just read this book. Oh, I'm glad. Then you were able to go along with me. And you knew what we were talking about, right, Kate? Okay, so let's say congratulations to Amelia and Damien because their mom just had a new baby. So congratulations to you. Give my love to Marie. So, all right, so here's what's going on. If you're in my Lego club, the challenge has been posted. If you're not in my Lego club, come and join. Mondays, what do we do? Eating the alphabet one letter at a time, but tomorrow the library is closed, so I have off. So I am going to skip this week, and we'll meet next week for letter R. So much going on in this library world. We got Lego clubs, we have story times, we have Snug as a Bug, we have eating the alphabet. How do we do it all? We are getting so smart. All right, my darlings, it's time to say goodnight. Get my sloth. I will see you next week. Let's do our goodbyes. Let's put our hands together. We're going to touch our heads. I am smart. Touch your hearts. I am loved. Let me hear you. I am wonderful, because you are all those things. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you were with people that you loved and people who love you today. Know that I carry you in my hearts, and I love my Sundays with you. And I will see you next week. Have a lovely day, and let's hope that spring is here soon and that I can read some spring books. All right, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me.